Hey folks, here OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of the all-day selfie stick. This is a wired edition that uses a 3.5mm jack to plug into the headphone port on your smartphone. It supports any iOS, Windows, or Android smartphone, and unlike the Bluetooth editions, it doesn't require any batteries to operate. With that being said, at $18, it's not the most inexpensive selfie stick we've seen, especially since the ReTrak original selfie stick offers a nearly identical design at a price point that is very similar. So we're not sure if this does enough to distinguish itself from the crowd. Looking at the box here, a pretty simple presentation. You can pick it up directly through Amazon.com, and this is the seller's name on the side there. On the back, some basic info about the unit. This has a 40cm length when fully extended. You can also attach some cameras if you don't want to put onto your smartphone, although you need to have the timer feature turned on for your timer first, because obviously there isn't a headphone port on most cameras. So in the box here, there is a quick instruction card / warranty that is pretty well documented, shows you how to set things up. There's also, of course, the selfie stick itself. Taking a look at the design here, we have an attachment for your smartphone which goes on separately and attaches via the standard tripod mount. There's also a grip which attaches onto the top here that prevents your smartphone from sliding out, and it creates an extra tight and secure connection. We have the company's logo embedded onto the bottom, and again, the design here is essentially the same as the ReTrak original selfie stick. We have a foam padding on the inside to prevent your phone from getting damaged. We can actually stretch this. This is a plastic construction quality as opposed to metal, and that accommodates to fit the size of your phone. It should work with most devices up to a 5.5-inch display. The actual selfie stick itself is quite small and compact. It feels well constructed enough with a soft touch rubber that makes it easy to grip, as well as a lanyard strap that you can use to wear it with. The tactile click key here to take an image is pretty responsive, even though it's a little bit on the stiff side of the spectrum. Otherwise, the same issues we had on the original selfie stick applies over here. The actual monopod is quite tight, so that means you'll get a bit of scratching on the pole itself as you start using it. In fact, there's already a few scratches on the metal. It's not going to be as polished and shiny looking after you start using it a few times. So that's an area that we didn't like on the original selfie stick, and that's of course applied over here. The actual design though is quite sturdy and it's easy to tote around. We have the headphone connector that plugs into the 3.5mm jack, and in terms of a customization, we can change the tilt degree up or down for your phone or digital camera, and the tripod mount can also be tightened or loosened up using an easy screw on the bottom. I have an LG G Flex actually connected to the smartphone connector on the bottom there. I'm going to attach it onto the selfie stick now. This is what the finished product looks like, and it's holding the weight of the phone quite well. It's very stable after you tighten up the screws. With that being said, with the headphone port connected, it's a little bit awkward, especially if your phone has a larger display, so it covers that part of the viewfinder. Now, this particular design also isn't exactly plug and play for every single phone under the sun. For the Samsung Galaxy S3 that I tried it with, for example, you need to go to settings and to change the headphone connector key here to prompt up the camera as opposed to turning on Siri or S-Voice. So that's something that you need to play around with in the settings for different phones. For the G Flex here, it does work pretty much right away, but again, that really will depend on your device. Afterwards, simply tap on the key there after you are in focus, and that will take the shot. It's pretty quick to capture. I can tap on it again, and then at the end of the day, this particular selfie stick by Paleo Premiere is imperfect. By using a wired design, it prevents you from listening to music using the headphone ports or audio at all on your phone. However, unlike Bluetooth selfie sticks, it also doesn't require charging or power to operate. The design is also pretty compact and also well constructed. To learn more information about this unit, be sure to read our full written review. This has been our video. Thanks for watching. Here are OS Reviews.